Hi, I'm Dr. Stacy L. Smith, the founder of the Annenberg Inclusion Initiative at USC. Our team, in partnership with Spotify, just released a first-of-its-kind study exploring who's behind the mic in the world of podcasting. The first ever Golden Globe Award nomination for podcasting will be announced this month, cementing the medium as one central to the entertainment landscape. As podcasts have grown in popularity and importance, we wanted to ask a very simple but important question. Who gets to speak and who's being heard? Our new report, Inequality in Popular Podcasts, analyzed the top 100 podcasts of 2024 and a total of 592 popular podcasts. Across the top 100 podcasts, nearly 2/3 of hosts were men. When we look more broadly at the top 592, the trend was virtually identical. In other words, roughly 1/3 of popular podcast hosts are women. This means that podcasting lags behind other parts of entertainment when it comes to women's participation. Surprise, surprise. For comparison, half of the top 100 films had a female lead or co-lead. 45% of series regulars in the top 100 TV series were female, and 38% of popular music artists were female in 2024. When we looked at genres, women were most likely to host podcasts in the genres of true crime, arts, society and culture, news and education, and least likely to host programs focused on business, technology, sports, and fitness. Next, we examined race ethnicity. Among the top 100 podcasts, 77% of hosts were white, and only 22% were from underrepresented racial or ethnic groups. That's far behind what we see in film, TV, and music, where representation among people of color is much higher. And when we look specifically at women of color, the gap grew even wider. Just 7% of hosts among the top 100 podcasts were women of color. 7%. Across all 592 podcasts, it was just over 8%. In other words, women of color remain the least likely to have a voice in this medium. We also studied the guests appearing on top podcasts. Across more than 4,000 episodes, nearly 3/4 of guests were men, and about 63% of episodes didn't feature a single woman guest at all. And here's the interesting thing. When a podcast had at least one woman host, women were more likely to appear as guests. That shows us how representation behind the mic shapes who gets invited to speak in front of it. Podcasting has the potential to be a democratized medium where anyone with an idea and a microphone could find an audience. But our findings show that the most popular podcasts mirror the same patterns we used to see in entertainment for years. So is there an upside? Is there good news? Yes, this research gives us a roadmap for change. Creators, companies, and listeners can all help make this space more inclusive by supporting diverse hosts, booking a wider range of guests, and uplifting new voices. This is the first study from the Annenberg Inclusion Initiative to explore podcasting, and we hope it sparks ongoing research and meaningful action. Share this data with your audience and follow us for more groundbreaking research in the future. Thanks.